Hey guys, and welcome back to The Sims 4. Today we're obviously doing another speed build, and today I'm going for a bit of just a small starter home. So with this, I'm just planning to do a small little house for about 20,000 simoleons that you can move your brand new sim into. It is suitable for 2 people. So yeah, you can start your little family, start your little Sims. Anyway, it's just kind of a classic. I don't really know what kind of style to call it. Maybe contemporary, maybe not. It's just my kind of style of house. This is a very me house. So yeah, just basic kind of L shape. Thought I'd go with a bit of a patio decking out the front. So to use some, what are they called? Pillars and some spindles, just to make it a little bit extra and not quite so dull. And then putting a bit of a roof on the patio. This took me a little while. I'm going to faff with this a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah, still faffing with it. So yeah, I decided that I was going to do a starter home, just because I haven't done one before on the channel, and thought, everyone needs a starter home to begin your Sims adventure, and not everyone could be bothered to build them, and also just building with a finite amount of money is quite fun and interesting, and it's just nice. I got rid of that little bit of back decking because means you have to spend extra money, and I didn't really think it'd be worth it, especially since we have such a big bit of decking at the front. I'm now trying to pick out some stairs. I'm definitely having a bit of a white theme with my pillars and not pillars, columns, stairs and railing. I think I'm using my pretty bog standard picket fence railing that, if I can't think of anything else or nothing else I feel fits, I just always go with that because it's just so nice and easy. And now picking out some, oh my god, I can't talk today, some wallpaper. Yeah, I'm just go with some pretty standard siding, which I feel is kind of classic of the Sims kind of architecture. Sorry about that, my phone. Oh, so unprofessional. Yeah, so just pick some kind of grey siding. I think it goes quite nicely with the white and then the kind of dark roof that I'm about to pick. I tried to go with the corrugated iron. That looked rubbish. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, there we go. It's quite a monochrome outside. Am I going to change it? I don't know. I can't remember. I built this a couple days ago. There we go. Changing it to white. It's still monochrome. It's fine. We're all good. So yeah, this is just a little build, not a lot to say. Picking doors, I always have trouble with doors. I always end up going with the same ones, because I don't feel like there's enough 2-tile doors that are just kind of normal height. Yeah, I'm always a bit picky. Just always picky. And there I just portioned off the bedroom area and the bathroom, and then the rest of the living space is just going to be open living. So I'm going to get a bit of a living room area, a kitchen, a dining table, and like a desk for like an office kind of space. I think I do put a computer in this house. It is the really cheap one, but that, means that your Sims can start off with a bit of something. Yeah, because you need computers for quite a lot of stuff. Just going around putting in windows, trying not to overload with windows, as I do that a lot when I'm building. I generally just keep putting them in, and then I look at it and go like that, and like, oh my god, that's too many windows. And then I add a couple at the back. I don't know if I get rid of that window or not. I think that's where the kitchen area ends up being. Yeah, tried not to have window overload. Might have done it by accident though. Oh well. And picking some kind of neutral colours in a minute after I put some lights in. I always get to this point and I'm about to put the wallpaper in. I can't see a thing. Gotta get me those, really bright lights that allow you to see everything. There you go, and I've gone for quite a beige in the living room area, and then more of a peach in the bedroom, just like a slight colour variation, nothing too much or too different, and then try to match those colours into the Parenthood tiles that I've used in the bathroom. Now putting some flooring in, just going with some nice cats and dogs floorboards and standard Sims carpet, and I missed what tiles those were, but I'm sure you guys didn't. And if you did, it doesn't matter, you can go back and have a look again. And then just adding a little bit of more substance to the deck, because even though it's only like really small, it still looks nice when it has a bit of an effect rather than just the standard. So yeah, we're moving on to fun bit now of finishing. Or I think I'm looking for an outside light. I'm gonna go with the cats and dogs ones there. There you go. I must say I'm quite a fan of the cats and dogs pack. They just make that porch look so lovely. Yeah, there's quite a lot of cool stuff in that pack. Right, what am I doing now? I think I'm just having a think. There we go, onto the kitchen. So let's have a see, what have we got? I should say that I've had to recently reinstall my game, which is why everything has, everything is all like gold in the menu, because and everything has all stars on it, because this is the first time playing my game with all the stuff in it. Yeah, I promise you, future videos, there will be no gold anywhere, don't worry. So yeah, just putting a few things in the kitchen. I have gone for a couple of the more expensive appliances, just because in the end I think they're kind of worth it. And I still managed to get everything that you pretty much need in the house, with the money I have. I've put in the fitness, some of the stuff from the fitness stuff pack into the bathroom because they're really good quality and cheap. I do this in quite a few of my builds recently, just because I think they look quite nice and they are very cheap and good quality, so you're not going to have to have your Sims fixing it 24/7. Here we go, on to the living room. So yeah, you just saw that I had to click on and click off of the couches because the amount of new labels were driving me insane, and I couldn't figure out what was what price without being too, staring at it in too much detail. I had a couch, little table, and television, just a little cheap one, because they're really nice. I had to check there that I wasn't about to put in a bit of furniture that you can only get when you unlock something in a career. I almost put in the desk chair from the Detective career, I'm not sure, but yeah, here I am just trying to get a bed. Didn't want to get one that was too expensive because I was running out of funds at this point and was like, oh my god, no, I want a really fancy bed, can't afford it. But I still think this bedroom ends up quite nice. It's got a bit more of a rustic theme to it, with using some of the things from Outdoor Retreat, and even there the get together. I think all the colours tie in really nicely together, all the wooden tones. Yeah, adding a bit of candlelight and a plant, because you can't have a house without a plant. It's just not possible. There you go. You've got 2 in the bedroom, sorted. All the oxygen you need, paired right through there. And trying to put a mirror in there. I realised at that point I didn't have move objects on, so thought this is going to be a house where I don't use move objects. Why not? Can do that once in a while. Just getting some light into the rooms with some cheaper lights. Claw back a bit of that money I've already spent by putting some different lights in. I think they look quite nice, especially those kind of glowstone. I think they're called glowstone lights in the bathroom, because you don't really see them when you're actually playing the game. Gotta have that toilet roll. I don't feel like a house is complete without that toilet roll there. And there we go. In with the computer, and a bookcase. I forgot I put a bookcase in here. Trying to pick it now. Oh, have I gone off the bookcase? Did I put the bookcase in? I can't remember now. Gotta have a rug though. There's quite a few things in here that when I build a house, I'm like, we must have this. And I almost put a one of those plumb bob lights in, but then realised not everyone has those. So just regular old desk lamp. And there's the bookcase. Wonderful. My only issue looking at that now is that it's blocking 2/3 of that window. Could have used maybe a different window instead. But yeah, there we go. And the table and chairs from Cats and Dogs. I thought there's no point putting more than 2 chairs at that table because that's the maximum number of Sims you're probably going to have in this house. So there we go. Do I put anything else in? I'm looking for a plant. Gotta have plants. All else fails, you've got a few plants. There we are. Lovely. Oh, do I even spring for a painting? I do. Yeah. I was just sprucing it up a little by adding a few bits of decor, including some art in the bedroom. I was about to scale it up, but then the shadow ends up really weird on that set of picture frames if you scale it up. So just gone with that one. And adding a bed to the a rug to the bedroom, not a bed to the rug room. Just trying to find one that fits nicely, and I haven't used every other time I've built and doesn't take up the entirety of the room, although that one does a pretty good job of that. That was where move objects having that knot on turned out to be quite annoying. I am such a fan of those selections of rugs though. I love them. They are great. Now just sticking in a... Oh, I got rid of that rug though because that was too expensive. But those rugs are amazing. Anyway, sticking in a postbox and outside bin because you've got to have an outside bin. Trying to remember that, I always get in at the end of a build and I'm like, a bin, I need a bin. A bit of terrain paint to make it look a bit more, natural, and so that it has, you have an actual path and you're not just walking on some grass. And getting a couple of plants, trees mostly, fixing the roof. I didn't realise that was an issue, but there we go. Past me did. Past me was like, no, that roof is rubbish. Change it. Just adding a few more plants to make it all just look a bit nicer, a bit more homely, and at this point I was keeping a major eye on the price of the lot. There we go, but that's it. Just a few outdoor shots of the house. Lovely. That's a bit of a faraway shot, but you get the picture. And one from around the back. Oh, I hate the fact that roofs pop out like that. Anyway, inside, one lovely shot of the living room / kitchen / just area. Another one, and then there's going to be a close-up shot of the study area. It looks a bit dark from that shot. You might want to, if you're putting a bit more money, put another light in there. Shot of the bedroom, and there's about to be one from the other angle. There we go, lovely. It's quite a plain bedroom, but customise it in time. And of the plain old simple bathroom as well. And then we have a floor plan. It's not the most complex build, but I thought you might like one anyway. But that's it. I will see you guys next week for another Sims 4 speed building video. And in the meantime, there's going to be another Sims 4 LP video going up as well. So, see you later, guys!